afternoon. I'm Connie Melton, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in McKinney, Texas. I've been working on the 30 Days of Gratitude. Today is day 4. If you missed the other 3, you might want to look at the playlist and go back and check those out. Yesterday, I gave a definition of gratitude, and today I went and looked up thankful, because to me the two go hand in hand, although there seems to be, at least on the internet, a bit of disagreement on whether they're the same or not, but I did find a great definition. It says to be happy and relieved about something good that has happened, or to show appreciation for a benefit received, an emotional response to a positive outcome. That's good. I mean, that's gratitude, that is thankful. But today we're going to use the phrase that says just plain thank you. So join me and I'll turn the camera down and we'll get started. Okay, this is going to be a fairly quick card, and it's great. I'm going to show you how you can do some thank you cards really quickly. I do have a piece of Azure Afternoon cardstock, and it's 5.5 by 8.5, and we're going to score it at 4 1/4. Let's see, 4 1/4. Those fractions used. All right, give it a good score. Always fold towards the bump. Okay. Now, while I have it out, I'm taking the piece. It's actually a card base, but I'm taking this piece and I am going to cut this side that's kind of running portrait, and cut 1.5 inches from it. Just going to use a strip. And I want to go ahead and cut it at 5 1/4, and I want to cut off some of this bigger. I'm really wanting a light background, so I'm going to cut off just a little bit up here. All right, that's all we need to cut, I think. Set this aside, but not too far away, just in case. I have a piece of basic white cardstock that is 5 1/4 by 4. I keep a bunch of these and a bunch of the same thing, 4 by 5 1/4, cut in very vanilla, because I use these for the insides of my cards all the time. So just an idea there to save yourself some time. Just go ahead and cut a bunch while you're at it. All right, I have this folded. I have my little piece. I'm going to go ahead and stick that down. Now, my thought in designing this card is that it is for a man. I don't have a particular person I'm sending this one to. Not that I don't have people that I'm not thankful for. It's just I don't have a specific person in mind today. Uh-oh. Dropped it with glue. So I will clean that up in just a second. I'm going to put this toward the left side of the card and clean up my glue mess here before I stick something else in it. All right. So this does have flowers, but it's not overly flowery. I'm going to put this one down just flat on my card. Barely touching into this strip here. And now I want to use some dimensionals. We have small dimensionals. These are the regular size that came with this kit. We have smaller ones, but I want to use the ones that came in the kit. But what I'm going to use is use some that aren't really a full dimensional. Let's see. I say I'm cheap. My husband likes to say I'm frugal. It does sound much better than cheap. But I go ahead and use all these little pieces on the edge. I mean, why not? They have the double sticky on them as well. And that will fit. All right. So I want to put this one down. I mean, it's not flowery. It is a flower. It's a plant. But it's not overly feminine. So we'll use that one. And then one of the things that was difficult for me years ago when I first started doing cards was I wanted everything to be, I love Art Deco, and I wanted everything to line up perfectly. And I wanted it to stay within its little boundaries. I had to get over that. So like this one is going to be sticking out the top here. And I have to just let it not bother me. I am going to cut the tail of it off because that would be sticking out and that just wouldn't look nice. I'm going to glue down in here where it won't be seen. Our glue does dry clear, so you can put a little bit up there. It's not going to be a problem. And now I'm going to stick this under the edge here. I don't want it hanging out the bottom. My original idea was I was going to wrap the string around there, but since I forgot it, you know what? We will pivot. Should be a longer, here's a longer piece where we can do our thank you. It would fit on the small one, but since I goofed, let's see if this will work. I'm going to take this string and kind of wrap it around the edge. Yes, that's going to work. Okay. This is our little pecan pie spot that came with this kit. I'm going to say thank you. And this is one of the sentiment strips that came with the kit. All right. Thank you. Put the lid back on. That's dangerous to have open ink around me. Anyone else have that problem? I am so bad. I have ink on me from where I was doing something earlier. Of course, I don't think you're really a true card maker if you're not wearing at least a little bit of ink and perhaps a couple of embellishments. So I wrapped that 3 times. And I don't have any tweezers or anything right here next to me, or even a glue dot. So let's just put that down. Hopefully, nope, that's not going to stay. We're going to make it work though. I'm going to tie this off in a knot, just a square knot. Remember your Girl Scout training, right over left, left over right. Makes a knot neat and tidy and tight. There we go. And I'll clip the edges of that. Thank you. I do want to put this up. Since I added the string or the twine, I don't want to put it down flat. Whoops, just one more. This set does not come with any embellishments. So I looked in my old retired stuff. When embellishments go out of the catalog, I no longer use them in my class, but I set them back and I use them for things like this, for personal cards that I'm doing. I don't get rid of them. But I thought these little metallic ones, so if you have something metallic, I really was hunting the ones that were cork, but I didn't find them. I perhaps have used those all up. But I thought this dark metallic would go well here. So I'm just going to place a few of those around. Kind of goes with the string. All right. Now we need our inside. So for that, I've got this 4 by 5 1/4 white. Scoot this out of the way. Do we want to use anything else on the inside? I think I'm going to bring my cutter back in. I think I want to use like a little 1/2 inch strip of this on the inside just to tie it together. And remember, I just need 5 1/4. it were for a lady, I would do, you know, a butterfly, whatever, from this set. But it's not for a man, so I still want to tie it together. I did 5 1/4, which is the length of this. If it turns out not to be exactly right, you can always flip it over, trim, although I did okay that time. I have had to trim things just a teeny bit. And I'll center it in the middle of this card inside, and we are done. All right. Let me know what you think, who you would send this to. Thank you for joining me for day 4. And tomorrow's day 5. I hope you come back and join me then. Thanks for joining me today. And I'm thankful for you. If you are thankful for or enjoyed this class, give me a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe. I'm really trying to build up my following, and I appreciate you. Thank you much. Bye-bye.